Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Saturday, no, not Saturday morning, it's Friday morning. It's Friday morning, 10:20, and I'm going back to Piggly Wiggly. And those brats we got yesterday, I got 2 packs of them. They were beer flavored brats. We did not like the taste of them, so I'm taking 1 pack back because we obviously ate most of the first pack. So I'm going to take it back and switch it out for the original flavor. So that's what I'm going to do at Piggly Wiggly. Oh shoot, I got to get a water jug. I'll be back. I got to go in the mud room and get a water jug. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go in the mud room. We use the 5-gallon water jugs, and it's got a pump on it so the water comes out. And we just refill them, so I need to refill some of those. So I'm bringing 2 of them and gonna refill those because I'm gonna go to Pick and Save / Kroger after Piggly Wiggly to pick up some of the stuff I wasn't able to get at Piggly Wiggly yesterday. But I'm gonna turn you around so we can get going, and then yeah, we'll just get going. Alright, as you can see, it's a pretty cloudy day. What I was going to do after I got done with the stores is come home and get the grass cut before it started raining, because it said it was supposed to rain for several hours later on. So I was going to try to catch it before it got all wet. But now it's not showing rain for later on. So the temperature, if you didn't notice, I have my hoodie on again. The temperature is only like 55 degrees, and it's only supposed to get up to like 58 today. So it's a cool day. It's like a fall-like day. This crazy weather we're having is unbelievable. But it's Midwest weather for you. We call this June gloom. I remember one year, the entire month of June, the sun did not come out at all. If it did at all, it was just like for a few minutes, but the entire month of June was definitely gloom. Not for me, because I like cloudy days, but that's just what we called it, June gloom. Oops. Oh, that was one of the water jugs. But yeah, so it says there's supposed to be a warming up for the next 4 days, which means it's going to be in the low 60s. Actually, I think it does get up to like 68, so maybe we'll reach 70. But I'm not complaining at all. The other day, a couple days ago, when it was like 80, Glenn said that would have been a good day to do some yard work. I'm thinking that would have been too hot for me. I'd rather do yard work on a day like this where it's cool. So I still might cut the grass just to get it done. I have a bad habit of putting it off before, and then it gets so high and wet, and then I can't control it from there. So maybe after lunch I'll go cut some grass. We're gonna do ribs tonight with some corn on the cob. Now Glenn doesn't eat as much as he used to, so I don't know if he'll want a potato to go with that or not. The ribs and the corn might be enough, because we usually down 2 corn on the cobs in one sitting each. And actually, if the corn is really good, I'd rather just eat the corn without the meat portion. Without the meat portion in there. So I've been looking through, we did a little bit of grocery shopping yesterday. We got some meat stock up at Piggly Wiggly. And I've been looking through my coupons that Meijer and Pick and Save send me. Meijer sent me a stack of really good coupons. I have to use them by the 25th. I'll go over those with you. I don't know if it'll be in this video or in the second part of the day. I'm going to try to break up my days so I can put out 2 videos, but no promises. You know how things go. Life happens. So yeah, I'll go over the digital or the paper coupons that were sent to me, and I'll show you some digital coupons that I have clipped through Pick and Save. But I have to decide if I want to use them because there's only like 4 days left on a lot of them. But there's some good deals there. I noticed the price of eggs are going down, which is a good thing, because one of the digital coupons on Pick and Save is an 18 count large egg for $3.49. That's a good deal. So when it's a digital coupon, you could buy up to 5. But I honestly don't know how long it'll take to use 5 18 count packs. You know, I could see buying a couple for us. It's just 2 of us. If it was us and kids, then I'd probably would buy more, but I just don't have the room. We're big enough for a refrigerator to keep 5 stacks of eggs in there, but it would be good to have though. Alrighty, we're at Piggly Wiggly. I'm gonna go in, exchange the brats, and I'll be back. Alright everyone, so I am back in the truck. Got the brats returned, or not returned but exchanged. I just did an exchange. So we're gonna head over to Pick and Save and do some shopping there. I forgot to bring the little tripod I have that I could clip onto the grocery cart that I could put the camera on. I forgot to grab it, so I'll have to hold the camera in some spots. Man, I'm loving this day. I know it's not ideal for a lot of folks on a June day, but it's ideal for me. It could feel like fall all year round for me. Traffic hour. When I first got here to Wisconsin, here in our town, and people said there was traffic, I had to laugh because I was from California and I drove the San Francisco Bay Area traffic every single day. And if you know that traffic, you know why I would laugh at them saying that was traffic here. If you live in the city, you know what traffic is, and this wasn't traffic. So I had to kind of giggle at that. But I think I'm going to do a video. I've never thought about doing this type of video in all the years that I've lived here in Wisconsin. I'm going to do a video on things I don't like about Wisconsin and what I do like about Wisconsin and what I miss about California. So I think I'm going to do that video. I hope you guys want to see that, because there are some things in all those categories. There are a couple things that I don't like about Wisconsin, and you probably won't guess what they are. The things I like about Wisconsin will be much bigger. That list will be much bigger than the things I don't like about Wisconsin. And you'll never guess the things I don't like about Wisconsin. So if you think you know, drop it down in the comments here. So update on my shoulder. Feeling much better today. I still feel a little bit of pain, but not nearly as much as I did yesterday. I was able to brush my hair back today. I still have a hat on, but I didn't take my shower yet today. I was going to take a shower this morning, but I thought, well, it doesn't make sense to take a shower if I'm going to go do yard work. So I didn't take my shower, so of course my hair is in a hat. But anytime I do yard work, I have my hair in a hat because, and you might wonder why I always like to wear a hat. I love having long hair, but I don't like having it in my way, especially if it's hot. Then it's got to be braided because I don't like that hair sticking to the back of my neck, or, you know, just it creates heat. So that's why I like to wear a hat, is I just don't like the hair in my way. Oh, I probably they've got so much traffic or construction going down that road. I had to change my direction here. So yeah, I don't like my hair in the way, but I don't want to cut it short because I've always had long hair since I was a little girl, always. And I cut it short for boot camp, and that was it. Then I started, once I got out of boot camp, I started about a year or so after boot camp, I started letting it grow. Because women in the military back then, I'm just speaking for back then in the 80s, it had to be neck short for boot camp, but then you could start letting it grow, but you still had to tie it up so it doesn't go below the neck or your collar, actually. So that's the only time I cut it neck short. I had long hair throughout junior high school, in elementary school. It was kind of medium length, but yeah, I would feel funny about cutting my hair off, but the other part of me wants to cut it off so it grows out more, to give it a fresh start of growing. So, but yeah, I got off track there. My shoulder is much better. I was able to brush my hair this morning without significant amount of pain. I was able to put my shirt on without all the pain. So I'm able to move it more today without all the pain to go with it. Probably should have went one more up. Yeah, I'm glad it's starting to feel better. Thank you all for the well wishes. I think I might make the turn here because it's all construction up there. This town is forever under construction. Well, it gives you a little different view of the neighborhoods. This is a nicer area. So I'll give you just a little update on Glenn. I'll just let you know he's doing okay. He's doing fine. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go into it, but he's okay. So I know a lot of you have asked, and I appreciate your concern. So I figure I'll give you that. And the other thing is, no, he is not outside yet. But this weather would be too cold for him anyway. So, without going too much into it, gas here is $2.89. Wow. I gotta fill up the tank. This month I budgeted $80 for filling up the truck with gas, and I budget $15 in there for filling up the gas jug for putting into the lawnmower and stuff. So I budget $15 for that. And I only like to do that once a month. But it depends how fast or how slow the grass is growing. Yeah, there's a lot of cars here. I don't like when it's crowded.